Hello everyone. So I am doing this video today because I am sick of non-divested women using divested woman name or divested titles or whatever for clout. We did not ask to be involved in any of your shenanigans. You're not divested. Leave us out of it and stop pretending to be us. But before I begin, I would like for you guys to take a test. So I'm going to show some photos on the screen. You tell me which one of these women are divested. The fact that I'm seeing and witnessing many women choose the wrong answer, it's shocking. Like, you are following someone who's not divested, who is speaking on divestment issues, but that is how their household look. Like, they submit the census and that is what it looks like on the census. But yet you are choosing them to be the face of divestment. It makes absolutely no sense. And I think that a lot of women who are new to the divestment community or new to divestment in general, they need to practice discernment, because you guys are being led down a false path by a false prophet. You're not divested. What this is called, I would even call it divestment, because what it is you want someone to behave a certain way. So you're dangling in front of them fake divestment so that you can still be with that person. I like to start off with a quote. You are only as divested as the person you follow. A lot of the divestment community has just gone off to popularity, and a lot of people are now calling themselves divested when they are nowhere near divested. And a lot of women are following women who says exactly what they want to hear. But these women are not divested, and they're leading you astray. The test I gave you is an accurate representation of what a lot of women are following as to be divested. Actual divested women, we're not, like, you're not on that channel. I'm going to give you a little history about me. I've been divested possibly from in the diapers. Okay, I've always have a level of discernment, and I've understood dysfunction when I see it. You can even ask my family members who are male. They will tell you, if I was not with my husband, that would be shocking to my whole family. Like, they would be completely shocked. Pigs will fly. And then we have these women here who are preaching divestment, but these women are nowhere near divested. And it's sickening to see now that a lot of women are actually reaching out and asking for guidance, that these women are there to manipulate your mind. And not only that, but they're not teaching divestment. Unless divestment is opposite stay, it doesn't make any sense for anyone to be following them. If you're looking for a divested woman, you need to look at her history. You need to see what she was 5 years ago. You need to look at her family. You need to look at her kids. You need to look at where she's living, how she's living, to get the big picture of divestment. Anyone can go get a microphone, get a webcam, and start talking about how they're divested. Or start talking about how they don't agree with what guys do or whatever. But just because you don't agree with what these guys do or you don't like them does not mean you're divested. Because if you're truly divested, it means nothing to you. You're not fighting them to come get you or come back or saying, oh, I'm going to leave because if you're not treating me right, then I'm going to go over here. But you never leave. You're still there. And it's actually sickening because a lot of young women they're finally waking up. Good morning. I'm happy for that. But yet you are being placed under a sleepy state by women who aren't divested, but yet you guys are taking their word for it. You're as divested as your divestment coach or leader or whoever you follow on YouTube. And there are quite a few true divested women on YouTube. And you want to know how to discern which women are divested. Who are they married to? Because most divested women are married, let's be honest. If they don't have a husband in any way, shape, or form in sight, why are you listening to them? That doesn't make any sense. If they have kids with no fathers and you can see their kids visually, you would be able to tell if that woman is divested or not. If they make YouTube videos, 8 hours, 3 hours, just all day, just to finish by saying that they're not divested, they will never give them up, isn't that a big red flag for people? Like, won't that make your brain go, so she spent all this time talking about this, but then at the end it's a big but. There's that but letter, B-U-T. It's like, make that make sense. Why are you listening to these women who are clearly still where they are? It's exhausting to see, and I haven't been active in a divestment, because I've been divested, but I do listen sometimes to actual YouTubers such as I don't know if I should name them or anything, but I'll just put their their initials down at the bottom. I've been listening to these women, and they have history. They've been married for before I was even born. Okay, some of these women. And you can tell they're truly divested, because even though they're speaking about the problem, they're not putting the word but in the sentence. They're not putting but But anything, no. It's no buts. It's no ifs, ands, or nor buts. And this is something that it's very confusing to newly divested women. I can imagine you finally escaped, and now that person who you're looking at to tell you about divestment is telling you, but what? Do you want to be there or not? And divestment at this point is just, it's a money-making scheme. It is a way to make money because you're not divested. We can see with our eyes, and just every visual key is a red flag. You're not divested. And if you can catch it, you just know that a lot of these divestment women are only there to wiggle their tails and say, oh, come get me, I'm about to be divested, but I still want you to be in my life. I still love you, and if you would just, behave right, I'll be there in a scurry. I'm tired of these fence sitters. This divestment talk, it's very overused now, because a lot of the people even preaching divestment are not divested. And my channel it's not really a divestment channel. I do just a whole bunch of different things. But I am hearing through grapevines, because I do follow truly divested channels, and I see the absolute circle, just brain fog that these women are telling you guys. These women are just, you're just giving them food to feed their kids. And that's what you're doing. You're not following divestors. I think there needs to be another word, because there needs to be another word besides divestment, because I'm not in the same category as these women who claim to be divested. A lot of the truly YouTubers who are divested, they're not in the same category. You want the word divestment, you can have that. It's you cheapened it. You've just disgusted the word divestment. These women are using the word divestment, and they're cheapening it, and they're using it incorrectly. So if they want to have the word divestment, please let them have it. But me and other women who have been this way from birth, or who have always known better, we don't want to be in the same category as these women, because they're not divested. There needs to be a separation, a new word come out, because we are not one and the same. You have no proof of being divested. Actually, you have exactly proof of not being divested. There needs to be a word for us. Like, I wouldn't be surprised tomorrow if the word divestment is in a rap song. She's divested, but we have 2 kids together. Like, I would not be surprised about that, because this is what happens when you allow former SJWs, you allow these pretend to not be mammies into your space. They come over, they change the definition, and they interfere with the movement. And it's disgusting. I think there needs to be another term for actually divested women, women who have on record marriage, in wedlock, children, who looks like her and her husband combined. You know, women who actually live a certain lifestyle and adhere by certain standards that are not compatible with other people's standards. And so, yeah. Divestment is a free fall for right now. I wouldn't be surprised if men started calling themselves divested. They probably do already. It's just sad that so many women are following them, these people who are not divested, and then I see them in comments, especially in femicide comments, talking about, you should watch this person channel. I should watch this person channel so I can be initiated the whole time, and then I hear the word but. I should watch this to get information for hours and hours, days of information, to it all being reclused because you want to sleep with this person. You still want to have babies, be single mothers with this person. It doesn't make sense. And it's not smart. It's not logical for you, for newly divested women. If you're watching this video, please do not follow women like this. I gave the initials of the women you should be following. Please go follow them, because those are actually divested women. So yeah, that was the video I wanted to do. Stop letting people profit off of your pain and misery. Stop giving people who are looking to feed their kids content off of you and your weakness, because that's what they're doing. They're manipulating and using you, possibly to feed a new man. We don't know. We do not know. So it will be so funny. Actually, it wouldn't be funny. It would just be so pathetic if you are donating so that everything this person is saying, these people who say they're divested, are using it to take care of a man. You are paying for them. It's ridiculous. But hey, so yeah, that's just my video for today. Look into the history of the divested. If they claim to be divested, look into their history. If they've been on YouTube for over 10 years and their whole motto changed, like what, 2 years ago, 3 years ago, be cautious, because divestment is the moneymaker right now. And that's the only way they can make money. They have kids and men to feed. All right, I gotta go. Bye.